What's up, 819s? Today is a pretty exciting day. Today I'm gonna meet Psych Japan and we're gonna ride Yabutsutoge together. I'm really excited, looking forward to it. Almost couldn't sleep last night. And now I'm heading out to meet him. We're gonna meet at the 7-Eleven right outside the start of Route 70. Today I really want to talk about riding as therapy. It's a topic that I think is important for me because it's one of the reasons that I wanted a motorcycle in the first place. It's just to clear my mind and to kind of get into a better headspace. And one of the reasons I think that it's really good therapy is when you're riding, it's just you, your machine, and the road. You know, you can kind of block out and forget everything else that's going on in your life and just focus on the road, focus on the ride. In fact, it almost makes motovlogging not good in a sense because it means I have to focus on the ride and think about what I might want to say in the vlog too. But actually for me, there's no problem with that, not at all. The days that I ride just for fun, I ride just for fun. The days where I want to motovlog, I'm going to motovlog. I can mix the two together and still be fine. The other reason I think it's good is it helps you to meet people. In my life, I don't really have anything that helps me to meet people on a daily basis. So riding somewhere, I mean, just today I was waiting for Psych Japan to show up at the convenience store, and I talked to two different riders. One guy was 70 years old and he rides a 125 off-road, and the other guy helped push start his bike. And you know, everywhere I go, I seem to run into people that I can chat with, and I can make friends with people who want to ride or people who are interested in motorcycles. That's one thing that's really awesome. Helps me to kind of expand my social circle in a way, which is good for, you know, human connections are good for your mental state. So in that sense, I think I can compare motorcycling to meditation in a way. Because meditation's point is to clear your mind, right? So that makes riding to me kind of like meditation, right? Meditation is to clear your mind, and then you can kind of get all your thoughts in order, you can get everything kind of straight. And that's what happens when I ride. I can think about the road, think about the bike, and in a lot of cases, in a lot of situations, you form instincts, right? The longer and longer you ride, the more experience you have in the saddle, you don't even have to think consciously about all of your actions. You tend to think consciously about what it is you want to accomplish with your ride. There is some conscious thinking involved, but I think the skills, it's like riding a bicycle in a way. You don't think push left, push right, push left, push right. As soon as you get enough seat experience, you just sort of do it. And the same with motorcycles. So I think that means too, you have to have enough seat time, and you have to have enough of the proper practice in order to understand exactly what it is you want to do. And then your body just sort of takes over naturally. I just clear my mind, think of the road, and all is well. tried meditating before to kind of clear my head and get my head straight, and it didn't really work for me because I think my gears spin too fast in my head. I think fidget spinners, the new thing, I've never actually seen one in real life, but I think they may be a good thing for me if I wanted to meditate, because I think I always need to be doing something. My brain is always active, which is why I think instead of sit-down meditation where it's kind of trying to clear your mind or chanting a mantra or something like that, is not really going to do anything for me, because soon my mind will start spinning. And some people say that's the point. It's the practice of doing it will clear your mind. It'll get easier and easier. After decades, it'll get easier and easier the more you do it. But I don't think I'm willing to dedicate that kind of time to do meditation and do it the right way. But motorcycling does a similar thing to me. I don't think about problems and stresses and the things that are going on in my daily life. I just go. And that's what I think makes motorcycling so amazing. It gives me something to do with my body, gives me something to do with my mind, to keep my gears spinning, and also lets me free the thinking part of my mind. Do you know what I mean? I can ride this road the whole way from beginning to end, which is about 30 kilometers, and just not think about anything except the road and the ride and the smell, and it's just freeing. Now, from time to time, I might think about police. I might think about where I'm actually going to go if I'm lost. I mean, there are things that I do think about that break that kind of freedom, but rarely. I think in the 30 kilometer stretch, maybe 1 kilometer of that is probably going to be, you know, concentrated, focused thinking or distractions. And distractions are definitely something that should take me out of it. If I'm just on autopilot, that's not good either. Like before, when the cars were really close to us, to be on autopilot, I guess if you have the right training and the right experience, that's no problem.